Gold mines appeared on Cliffwatch Island. The most anxious, of course, was Gene High Count Tangolin. At this moment, he was having people study the gold from the mythical Turtle Count's mansion. He didn't believe that these golds were mined from Cliffwatch Island, but from another perspective, he was actually just jealous. When the alchemist confirmed that this was gold just unearthed not long ago, Tangolin's face changed drastically. How could this be? Cliffwatch Island has been mined for hundreds of years, and no gold mine was ever discovered. The alchemist hurriedly explained. Most gold mines are hidden deep underground, and gold mines are often discovered by chance. Hearing this, Tangolin coveted Cliffwatch Island even more, but he feared this was Shenlang's plot. Truly frightened by this little beast, then Tangolin bellowed, "Send more people to investigate. Try all means to probe the truth to confirm the authenticity of this gold mine." At this time, Tangin said, "Now the Gene family's defenses are extremely tight. The spies sent are gone without return, and they are also expanding their army, focusing their main force on Cliffwatch Island." At this moment, Tangolin looked towards Tanzong, asking where his elder brother Tangyan was. The only one capable of infiltrating Cliffwatch Island now was his martial full son. However, Tanzong, faced with his father's question, hesitated to speak. Seeing Tangolin about to explode in anger, he had no choice but to tell the truth. "Father, elder brother said he will not come. He doesn't have the time, and also said not to look for him in the future, to not disturb him learning the new swordsmanship." Hearing Tanzong's words, Tangolin became furious. This miscreant has gone mad following Li Qianqiu. This son of mine is truly raised in vain. After saying this, he ordered someone to prepare the carriage. It was necessary for him to visit Zhang Chong in mythical Turtle City tonight. That evening, Tangolin rushed to the Zhang family's old mansion. Faced with Tangolin's sudden visit, Zhang Chong was not surprised inside, but still showed great shock. However, seeing that Zhang Chong was truly recuperating in bed, Tangolin couldn't help but look down on him a bit. Tangolin's sudden visit, to prepare the carriage. It was necessary for him to visit Zhang Chong in mythical Turtle City tonight. That evening, Tangolin rushed to the Zhang family's old mansion. Faced with Tangolin's sudden visit, Zhang Chong was not surprised inside, but still showed great shock. However, seeing that Zhang Chong was truly recuperating in bed, Tangolin couldn't help but look down on him a bit. But then he thought, is he, the mythical turtle count, pretending to be sick? You, Zhang Chong, wouldn't be pretending as well, right? Then he jokingly said, "Mr. Prefect, at this time, you still have the interest to lie sick in bed?" Zhang Chong expressed helplessness. "I've reached my limits. There's nothing more I can do." Tangolin, dissatisfied, said, "If Prefect has other concerns, I won't insist. I came today to inquire about something. What do you think about the gold mine suddenly discovered on Cliffwatch Island? Is it real or fake?" Zhang Chong suggested. Shenlang is too cunning, but this time it's too coincidental. It's very likely he made a huge deal with someone, exchanging for gold, perhaps with the Heavenly Path Society. Hearing Zhang Chong's analysis, Tangolin mocked. What kind of deal could possibly earn 800,000 all at once? The Qi family, being the Spice Kings, are wealthy enough to rival nations, yet they only earn around 10,000 gold coins a year. Unless someone loots like Qiu Tianwei, how could they earn so much? If there really is a gold mine on Cliffwatch Island, now would be the Gene family's most vulnerable time. Once they complete their military expansion, attacking them would be difficult, but the island's defenses are too strong. No one can get close to verify the truth. After hearing Tangolin, Zhang Chong simply lowered his head and said, "There's someone who, even if he went to Cliffwatch Island, the Gene family wouldn't dare kill." He then fell silent. Tangolin stood there, pondering Zhang Chong's words, then suddenly thought of Qiu Xiao. Right, if Qiu Xiao led 20 or 30,000 pirates to Cliffwatch Island, the Gene family indeed wouldn't dare to kill. With this thought, Tangolin didn't stay any longer, leaving with, "Prefect, please take care of your health." As he left, Zhang Chong smiled meaningfully. "Shenlang, I've delivered Qiu Xiao right to your doorstep." In Furious Tide City, a sandalwood incense was lit again. As the story of the Buddha must be destroyed unfolded, Qiu Yao became more and more intoxicated daily, wishing she could tie Su Qianqian by her side to tell her stories every day, especially when she heard about the Monkey King causing havoc in the heavens, proclaiming himself as the great sage equal to heaven. She listened with even more fervor. Now in her heart, this Monkey King is the true hero who fears no authority, daring to sweep away all injustices in the world. When she heard Su Qianqian say, "The Monkey King was suppressed under the Five Fingers Mountain," she empathetically said, "Am I not also suppressed under the Five Fingers Mountain?" Su Qianqian was suddenly stunned. Why would she say such a thing? You, Qiu Yao, with such domineering presence, now apart from a few grandmasters who can compete with you. Who else is your opponent? Who else can suppress you? Qiu Yao sighed and said, "My heart is far away, but my body is imprisoned here." Su Qianqian's heart trembled. Qiu Yao actually opened up to her. Seizing this opportunity, Su Qianqian empathetically asked her, "Why not leave if you feel so suppressed?" Qiu Yao did not answer, simply asking her to continue the story. Su Qianqian naturally did not dare to keep asking. When the story reached Tang Sanzang rescuing the Monkey King and going to the west to fetch the scriptures together, Qiu Yao actually showed the longing look of a young girl. Then she stood up and looked out the window, wishing she could go to the ends of the sea like the Monkey King, wondering if it was as mysterious as in the story, but she couldn't leave. It seemed like she had an obsession, like a padlock, trapping her here. At this moment, Su Qianqian, looking at Qiu Yao's lonely figure, somehow felt a bit intoxicated in her heart. She was too beautiful and too strong. The charm she radiated was simply breathtaking. Suddenly, Qiu Yao felt a warm flow in her nostrils, followed by two streams of fresh red gushing out. Her brain also felt dizzy, rushing to her head. The next second, everything went black, and she collapsed straight down. Su Qianqian screamed in shock at the scene, hurriedly calling for help, but Qiu Yao never woke up. Qiu Yao's condition worsened, and all the doctors brought by Qiu Tianwei could not find the cause of the illness. In anger, he even killed many doctors to stop this slaughter and to save Qiu Yao. An anxious Su Qianqian had no choice but to write a secret letter, seeking help from Shenlang. When Shenlang saw the content of Su Qianqian's plea, his instinctive reaction was, "This woman actually wants me to go to Furious Tide City to save Qiu Yao. Could it be a traitor's plot to harm me?" But then he thought, it's unlikely. After all, Qiu Yao is too hard to approach. Su Qianqian couldn't possibly become her confidant just because of a story. Moreover, before the Zhang father and son's death, she would not betray me. Burning the secret letter in his hand, Shenlang hesitated. Taking down Furious Tide City, Qiu Yao played a key role. She absolutely must not die, but going there is too risky. After a long moment, Shenlang still decided to go. As for safety, he planned to seek help from the Heavenly Path Society again. After all, he is now an important partner of the Heavenly Path Society. A moment later, a woman with a peculiar appearance came before Shenlang. Shenlang asked with embarrassment, "Who might this lady be?" Wang Tong introduced. "She is my sister, Wang Feng." Shenlang was stunned. "Wang Tong, you really are generous to build relationships. You even brought out your own sister." Wang Tong, seeing Shenlang's suspicion, then said, "Mr. Shen, though my sister's appearance is ordinary, her martial skills are exceptional. Please rest assured." Hearing this, Shenlang, skeptical, activated his Taiametal eyes and scanned Wang Feng. Indeed, although the woman's appearance is unattractive, her lineage is extraordinary, probably only slightly inferior to the martial fool Tang Yan. Well, ugly is safer, I guess. Thinking this, he thanked Wang Tong and asked his sister to get ready, preparing to leave once he was ready. Wang Tong again instructed his sister to comply with any request Shenlang had along the way. Half an hour later, a sudden figure startled Wang Feng. She saw a woman of stunning beauty and impressive figure carrying a box, walking out from the house. The woman, seeing Wang Feng staring, hurried her along, really making a fuss over nothing. "Let's go." Hearing the woman's voice sounded like a man's, Wang Feng realized it was actually Shenlang. On the way to the dock, Shenlang started bantering again. "Miss Wang, your brother said you're even better than my wife Mulan. In the younger generation of you kingdom's masters, where do you rank?" Wang Feng replied, "I am indeed better than Jin Mulan, but I don't rank among you kingdom's masters." Shenlang was surprised. Not even ranked? Then who is the number one master in you kingdom? Zhu Hongxue. Isn't Zhu Hongxue the son of Zhu Rong? General Zhu Lin sought a marriage with Mulan for him. Isn't Zhu Hongxue a scholar? He is accomplished in both literature and martial arts. His teacher is Zhu Qi. Zhu Qi is the honorary pavilion master of Sky's Sea Pavilion. The founder of Sky's Sea Pavilion was the Zhuo family, and Zhu Qi is the heir of the Zhuo family, but he roams the world all year round, mostly sailing on the sea. Hence he is known as the honorary pavilion master. He roams the seas because of Qiu Yao's master, Luo Zhu, who is said to be the most beautiful woman in the world. Zhu Qi roamed the seas for her, giving up Sky's Sea Pavilion. Suddenly Shenlang asked, "Do you think Zhu Qi and Luo Zhu have slept together?" Such a vulgar question made Wang Feng roll her eyes, but she still answered, "No, Zhu Qi loves Luo Zhu, but Luo Zhu only sees Zhu Qi as a confidant. Their relationship is very pure. It's not as dirty as you imagine. There's no such thing as pure relationships between men and women. It's either he can't get her, or he's not capable." Listening to Shenlang spouting nonsense, Wang Feng was almost furious. Damn, I really want to beat him up, but my brother instructed not to oppose any of Master Shen's requests. Then, all the way, it was just Shenlang babbling nonstop. Wang Feng no longer spoke. She was really afraid she couldn't restrain herself from hitting Shenlang. The next morning, the two arrived at the Radiant Valor County dock. Even though Shenlang covered his face with a veil, he still attracted the attention of countless men. After boarding the ship, a man called the White Jade Gentleman came to hit on him, but was mercilessly kicked away by Huang Feng. Seeing their master being attacked, the subordinates of the White Jade Gentleman swarmed towards Huang Feng. As Huang Feng's shadowless kick flew out, all the subordinates were knocked down, and Shenlang in the cabin, protected by Huang Feng, applying a face mask and beautifully went to sleep for beauty rest. After a day's journey at sea, he and Huang Feng finally arrived at Furious Tide City. Looking at the castle in front of him, Shenlang couldn't help feeling a bit suffocated. Such a castle with a defense as strong as a turtle shell, even with 10,000 men, it would be difficult to take it down. And originally, Jin Yu led tens of thousands of troops and couldn't deal with Qiu Tianwei. Now that the defenses have been strengthened, we can't attack forcefully, but must rely on wit. Meanwhile, inside the castle, Qiu Yao weakly lay on a couch, surrounded by 3 maids taking care of her. Today, she had vomited blood 3 times already. Yet, even so, she sent everyone away, then had someone call Su Qianqian to continue telling her stories. A moment later, Su Qianqian hurried over, but when she saw Qiu Yao, she was genuinely shocked. She hadn't expected Qiu Yao to be so ill, yet still obsessed with her stories. At this moment, Qiu Yao's eyes were full of bloodshot, and her eyelids and lips had turned dark purple, but she didn't waste words, just asked Su Qianqian to continue with the story. Seeing Qiu Yao's condition, Su Qianqian was very worried. So many doctors have not found the cause of the illness. I can only place my hopes on Shenlang now. Soon, the new chapter of the journey to the west was finished, and Qiu Yao's body could no longer hold up. Slowly lying down, the dizziness that made the world spin forced her to close her eyes. Then she instructed Su Qianqian to definitely wake her up before dawn. Su Qianqian, puzzled, asked her, "Is there something important?" Unexpectedly, Qiu Yao told her, "I have arranged a duel." Hearing this, Su Qianqian was shocked, then hurriedly tried to stop her from this mad act. Knowing that, Qiu Yao now could hardly even stand. How could she duel with anyone? But Qiu Yao told her, "Tonight, I am to duel with Xu Hongxue," and this appointment was made several years ago. Seeing Qiu Yao so determined, she was also in a difficult position, because with her current status, let alone finding a doctor for Qiu Yao, she wasn't even qualified to speak some words. But for the sake of this stubborn woman, she was willing to take a risk. "General, I know someone who might be able to cure your illness. Can I let him come see you?" A moment later, having received Qiu Yao's permission, Su Qianqian turned around and ran towards the palace gate. She couldn't afford to delay even a second, hoping Shenlang would arrive at the agreed place on time. However, behind her, Green Ripples was watching her with a venomous gaze, fixated on her. The anxious Su Qianqian didn't realize the danger, approaching her step by step. Seeing the figure standing at the secret base not far away, Su Qianqian knew Shenlang had arrived. Hurrying even more. At the door, she didn't even greet the 2 people rushing into the house, pushing the door open forcefully, calling out Shenlang's name, telling him to hurry back to the castle with her. However, before she could finish, she was startled into exclaiming by the scene before her, because where was the scoundrel Shenlang's figure? Only a beauty was greeting her. If not for the deep male voice breaking the beauty, Su Qianqian would hardly believe her eyes. "You, Shenlang, disguising as a woman is one thing, but to be so beautiful, how do you expect us women to feel?" Seeing Su Qianqian staring at him, Shenlang directly leaned close to her face. "Could it be you're smitten with me?" Su Qianqian, annoyed and embarrassed, "Just shut up. You've ruined your own image." But Shenlang, not caring about her words, even struck a charming pose, saying, "I, Shenlang, in this vast world, whether as a man or a woman, am unmatched." Suddenly, Su Qianqian appeared in front of him with a flash, carefully examining him. "Shenlang, you're amazing. Your disguise as a woman has no flaws. Qiu Yao doesn't like men approaching her. Your disguise is perfect, but you must not speak, or you'll give yourself away. We must not delay. Let's hurry to save Qiu Yao." Rumors in the inland describe Qiu Yao as a ferocious demoness. Legend has it she's 8 feet tall, with a waist circumference also of 8 feet, a vicious murderer of many. However, Shenlang, who had prepared himself mentally, was shocked by her perfect image the moment he saw her. Her figure, her appearance, could instantly shatter a man's heart. Suddenly, he felt an unusual sensation below his abdomen. This was not good. To alleviate the abnormality in his body, Shenlang hurriedly imagined Huang Feng's face. In that moment, Shenlang's fire was extinguished. At this moment, he sighed in relief. Thank goodness for Huang Feng, the fire extinguisher. Otherwise, I'd be doomed. Then, Green Ripples came over with a gloomy face, asking Su Qianqian in a sharp and harsh tone, "Is this the doctor you brought?" Without waiting for a reply, she yelled like a shrew, "You're obviously a fraud. The master's illness, not even the most famous doctors can cure. Where are you then?" Shenlang looked at the woman before him. "Seems like this is the bitch Su Qianqian mentioned, but I don't have time for her today. I'll settle the score with her later." Thinking this, Shenlang ignored Green Ripples, starting to use his X-ray vision to scan Qiu Yao's entire body. However, the scan's results shocked him. This demoness has a ruptured brain vessel. A normal person would have died 800 times over. How is she still alive? Seeing Shenlang in a daze, Su Qianqian quickly wrote a note and passed it to him, asking if he could treat her. Because Green Ripples was there, Shenlang couldn't speak, so they had to communicate through writing. Shenlang wrote "can," but then he wrote another line, asking Qiu Yao to remove her clothes. Su Qianqian, upon reading this, wished she could kill Shenlang with her glare. "What are you trying to do, you scoundrel? Don't drag me down with you if you want to die." Seeing Su Qianqian misunderstood him, he had to write another line, "I need to see her full body PTI." Although the reason was valid, Su Qianqian still feared Shenlang might take the opportunity to be a rogue, so she warned him softly, "You filthy rogue, you're not really trying to take advantage, are you? She could turn you into mincemeat with a single slap. How will you treat her then?" Shenlang, seeing he couldn't convince her, could only whisper back, "This is a necessary examination. Hurry up and help her undress." Seeing Shenlang's unusually serious expression, even though Su Qianqian had a million questions, she had no choice but to trust him at the moment. Approaching the bed, Su Qianqian gently lifted Qiu Yao's body, then whispered to her, "General, the doctor needs to undo your clothes for the examination." Qiu Yao, in a semi-conscious state, just uttered without even opening her eyes. Seeing this, Su Qianqian sighed in relief, thinking she was indeed overthinking. Then, the two of them clumsily began to undress Qiu Yao, but when Shenlang saw Qiu Yao's naked body, he was first stunned. The next second, warmth flowed from his nostrils. Damn, Qiu Yao's naked body is simply world-class perfection. Even on Earth, you couldn't find a second woman with such a perfect body. Not good. My body is reacting again. Shenlang then frantically slapped his own face, but it was all in vain. The image of Qiu Yao's body, indelible from his mind, made his nose bleed uncontrollably. Helplessly, he had to resort to his last resort, imagining a group of Huang Feng surrounding him. After some struggle, Shenlang finally calmed down. "All right, now we can officially start working." But as a doctor, he stood at the pinnacle of morality at this moment, only seeing Qiu Yao as a patient, thoroughly examining her body with full concentration. Green Ripples, on the other hand, was very dissatisfied with Shenlang's examination, scowling throughout. After a 2-hour examination, Shenlang quickly wrote down the diagnosed issues on paper. Seeing the examination was over, Green Ripples started fussing, wanting to rush him away. Su Qianqian narrated the issues to Qiu Yao. "General, do you only feel dizzy and nauseous when you open your eyes, and occasionally suffer from headaches, feeling like blood is rushing to your head?" Qiu Yao was stunned, then nodded and said, "I indeed had headaches before, almost fainting, but I suppressed it with true energy. This doctor is truly remarkable. You are the only one who has accurately identified my condition." Seeing her so nonchalantly, Shenlang was shocked. "What kind of monster are you, Qiu Yao, to be able to suppress exploding blood vessels with true energy? If it were an ordinary person, their blood pressure would have burst long ago. But now, all signs from Qiu Yao seem to be caused by poisoning." Recalling the time Princess Ning Luo sought him out, she was just suffering from lead poisoning, whereas Qiu Yao now is poisoned with a variety of heavy metals. After pondering for a moment, Shenlang had Su Qianqian relay a message, "Please, General, clear the area." Hearing such words, Green Ripples was furious on the spot. "You two frauds, trying to deceive the general with tricks and sorcery. Guards, quickly throw these two out." However, before her words could settle, Qiu Yao, straining to open her bloodshot eyes, rebuked Green Ripples, "Step back." With Qiu Yao's command, Green Ripples dared not continue her antics, and even with reluctance filling her heart, she could only bite her tongue and step outside. After Green Ripples left, the two helped Qiu Yao get dressed. Then Shenlang wrote on the paper, "The general has been poisoned." "What poison?" Shenlang continued writing for Su Qianqian to narrate, "You are suffering from heavy metal poisoning. Normally, it's not noticeable. This kind of poison accumulates in the bloodstream over time, building up to a lethal level eventually. Your body, General, is unlike any humans. An ordinary person would have succumbed to such a high level of heavy metal poisoning, their body decaying beyond recognition, dead 180 times over. But for some reason, your skin remains smooth and radiant." Recalling Princess Ning Luo, who was poisoned due to the use of lead-containing utensils, the level of heavy metals in Qiu Yao was so outrageous it seemed as if someone had been directly pouring them into her mouth. How was this achieved? Puzzled, Shenlang's gaze suddenly fell on the food beside her. In an instant, he understood how the poison was administered. Then he wrote on the paper again, "If I'm not mistaken, the poison must have been in the food." Su Qianqian, seeing this message, was shocked. "Impossible. The food the general consumes daily is tasted by me and Green Ripples. I haven't felt unwell." Shenlang continued writing, "This type of poison doesn't cause immediate harm if ingested in small amounts, but long-term consumption will show effects." He then looked at Qiu Yao again, wondering how the perpetrator managed to incorporate such a large dosage of various heavy metals into Qiu Yao's food. After much thought, he suddenly realized how the poisoning was done with salt. There's an industrial salt known as heavy metal salt, which inherently contains various heavy metals and is therefore prohibited for consumption. With this in mind, he immediately wrote down his thoughts. After reading it, Su Qianqian understood Shenlang's reasoning and immediately sent someone to fetch the salt from the kitchen. Moments later, Shenlang used his smart brain in conjunction with X-ray vision to scan and analyze the salt presented before him. However, to his surprise, both the composition and taste are indistinguishable from normal table salt. Could it be that my analysis was mistaken? Doubts. He wrote the question on a piece of paper, asking the guard, "Is this the salt the general usually consumes?" The guard confidently replied, "This salt is exclusively used by our master." Hearing the guard's response, Shenlang fell into deep thought again. At this moment, Qiu Yao weakly spoke up. Bring it here, let me taste it. However, the moment she put the salt in her mouth, her eyes widened. No, this isn't the salt I usually eat. The salt I consume has complex taste, which I like. Qinlang was speechless. You could get addicted to the taste of heavy metal salt. You, Qiu Yao, are indeed not like ordinary people. Su Chan then realized if the salt brought by the guard was exclusively for Qiu Yao, it means the salt she usually consumed was brought into the kitchen by the cook herself. Thinking this, Su Chan hurriedly ordered the guards to capture the cook. However, they were a step too late. The guards only brought back a new, young cook, while the original cook had already disappeared without a trace. At this moment, the young cook was kneeling on the ground, trembling, crying bitterly while expressing her admiration for Qiu Yao, swearing her absolute loyalty. To prove her loyalty and innocence, the young cook rushed towards a stone wall. Just as she was about to hit it, Qiu Yao's hand blocked her. Feeling the loyalty from the young cook through the force of the impact, which could only be released with resolve to die, Qiu Yao, stroking the young cook's head, said, "I know. I was wondering why the taste of the meals recently became bland and unappetizing." Then, with a frown, Qiu Yao ordered the guards to bring in green ripples. Green ripples entered soon after, only to be confronted by Su Chan, who demanded to know where the previous cook had gone. Green ripples retorted defiantly, "Who do you think you are questioning me?" But the next second, Qiu Yao was cold. Seeing her master, Green Ripples quickly replied, "3 days ago, the original cook, Shu, said her daughter was giving birth, and she needed to go home to care for her." Qiu Yao, without paying further attention to Green Ripples, turned and ordered the guards immediately search for Shu's whereabouts. She must be brought back to the castle. After the guards left with the young cook, Su Chan felt uneasy. Qiu Yao fell ill and fainted 3 days ago, exactly when the cook left. Searching for her now might be too late. With this thought, Su Chan expressed her concerns to Qiu Yao. "Master, if nothing unexpected happened, Shu might already be dead." Within half an hour, the guards hurried back, reporting, "Master, both Shu's and her daughter's homes are empty, and her daughter's house has been burned to ashes." Su Chan was shocked. Although she had suspected the cook might be silenced, she hadn't anticipated such swift action. She immediately demanded, "Who exactly wants to harm the general?" The guards suggested, "Such brazen actions under our noses can only be attributed to young Master Qiu Xiao. He has always seen the master as his biggest rival." At this point, the female guards insisted on seeking justice from Lord Qiu Tianwei for their master. However, Qiu Yao sighed and said, "Let it go. Let's end this matter here." The guards were perplexed by Qiu Yao's decision. How can we just let it go when a young master has gone too far? Qiu Yao remained silent. What could she do if Qiu Xiao was indeed behind this? She could be ruthless to others, but Qiu Xiao was her brother. With that thought, Qiu Yao wished to no longer dwell on the matter, asking everyone but Qinlang and Su Chan to leave. Green Ripples, who had been silent, frowned upon hearing Qiu Yao's command to leave as well, giving them a stern look before turning to leave. Once everyone had left, Su Chan anxiously said, "General, you may see Qiu Xiao as a brother, but he sees you as a thorn in his side. If we let this go, he will harm you again." Qiu Yao interrupted her. "Stop." Then, turning to Qinlang, she said, "Doctor, I don't care if I live or die, but I have an important duel to attend in a few hours. But now I can't move my true energy, or my blood vessels might burst, and if I open my eyes, I'll feel dizzy and vomit violently. Do you have a way to make me feel a bit better? Just enough to stand up. That's all I need to fight." Hearing Qiu Yao's request, Qinlang was astonished. "Are you mad? Your body is in this condition, and you still want to duel?" He had Su Chan relay his concerns, wanting to know who the duel was with that made Qiu Yao willing to risk her life. At this moment, Qiu Yao's face showed longing as she slowly said, "The top young master of Yu Kingdom, the pride of heaven, Xu Hongxue." Qinlang was stunned upon hearing the name. Again him? How formidable is this Xu Hongxue? That Qiu Yao would disregard her own safety to meet him? Then Qiu Yao continued, "Doctor, if it's possible, please proceed with the treatment. If there's no hope, I'll ensure you're rewarded handsomely and safely escorted out of the castle." Hearing this, Qinlang's brain began to work rapidly. Qiu Yao's blood pressure has exceeded human limits. Her blood vessels could rupture at any moment, leading to severe cerebral hemorrhage and immediate death. Additionally, there's a hematoma beneath her dura mater, compressing part of her brain nerves, which is why she can't stand up. Any other doctor might find her beyond help, but Qiu Yao, it seems today Qinlang will perform the most insane surgery in my history on you. Thinking this, he simply wrote 2 words on the paper, "Can cure." Then he instructed Su Chan to light the sleeping incense. Next, it was Qinlang's turn to showcase his exquisite medical skills. Meanwhile, in Furious Tide City, within Qiu Xiao's castle, a symphony of life harmoniously wafted through the air. But unexpectedly, the one completing this fervent encounter with Qiu Xiao was Qiu Yao's most trusted personal mate, bitch Green Ripples. At this moment, Qiu Xiao sat up and asked, "Little wench, have you completed the task I gave you?" Green Ripples hurriedly smiled in agreement. "Done, done. The sleeping incense has been switched." Qiu Xiao smirked upon hearing this. "This is a valuable item I spent a lot of money on. Once I've had my way with Qiu Yao, I'll reward you generously." Green Ripples quickly stepped forward. "My lord, about taking me as your concubine, does that still stand?" Qiu Xiao laughed lasciviously. "Ah, of course, it counts, you little bitch." Her mind drifted back to many years ago, when a young Green Ripples witnessed pirates brutally murdering her parents, and those beasts even refused to spare her, a child, just when she was about to suffer a cruel fate. Qiu Yao appeared like a savior before everyone. The pirates on the ship, upon seeing Qiu Yao, fell to the ground in terror, unable to move. With a swing of Qiu Yao's saber, the next second, the pirates were decapitated. When Qiu Yao gently extended her hand to the young Green Ripples, in her eyes, Qiu Yao was like a goddess surrounded by a holy light, illuminating her soon-to-be dim life. Later, Green Ripples thought about clinging to Qiu Yao's light to climb out of the dark abyss of losing her parents, wishing to become Qiu Yao's real family. However, after getting to know her, Green Ripples realized how unattainably perfect Qiu Yao was, truly like a goddess high above, using her warm light to dispel the darkness around all the unfortunate women, but never investing more emotion and attention in anyone. Facing reality, Green Ripples once again stepped into the shadow's edge. It's like when you chase something for too long without ever obtaining it. Resentment begins to grow, and it was then that Qiu Xiao appeared before her. This beast violated her in the most brutal way, making her wish for death. That was when Green Ripples turned completely dark. In her mind, if she couldn't have Qiu Yao's affection, then by relying on Qiu Xiao, she might become the mistress of Furious Tide City. Back to the present, Green Ripples lazily lay in Qiu Xiao's arms and said, "My lord, that Shu is already in her 30s with 2 children. Can you really sleep with that?" Qiu Xiao was taken aback after hearing this. "I've never touched that woman." Seeing Qiu Xiao deny it, Green Ripples laughed. "My lord, there's no need to pretend in front of me. Weren't you the one who killed her?" However, as her words fell, Qiu Xiao fiercely slapped her, sending her flying with a force. Realizing she had misspoken and ignoring the pain on her face, Green Ripples crawled to Qiu Xiao, begging for his forgiveness. Qiu Xiao, relentless, grabbed her and kicked her in the abdomen. Then, crouching down, he grabbed Green Ripples by the hair and demanded, "Wench, explain what happened with the cook's death." To save her life, Green Ripples clung to Qiu Xiao's legs, telling him that cook Shu had poisoned Qiu Yao, but now the person had vanished without a trace. Hearing this, Qiu Xiao flew into a rage. "That wench dared to poison my sister. I'll have her body torn to pieces and her bones ground to dust." Green Ripples was stunned by Qiu Xiao's sudden display of affection for Qiu Yao. When did the young master start caring so much for Qiu Yao? Then, Qiu Xiao yanked Green Ripples up and demanded fiercely, "Is Qiu Yao all right now? Is her body harmed?" Green Ripples cautiously replied, "Not only is Qiu Yao's body unharmed, but it has also become even more radiant and beautiful." Relieved by this response, Qiu Xiao then burst into laughter. "That's good, as long as her face and body are fine." Qiu Xiao again showed his greedy and sinister expression, saying, "Of course, I hope Qiu Yao dies, but not before I've had my way with her 100 times. Then she can die." Hearing Qiu Xiao's words, Green Ripples quickly said, "My lord, Qiu Yao really likes the scent of the incense you sent. She lights it every night, but her unique constitution prevented the reaction. Now, the doctor has diagnosed her as deeply poisoned and very weak. If you go tonight, you'll surely succeed." Hearing that a doctor was treating Qiu Yao, Qiu Xiao flew into a rage again, grabbing Green Ripples by the clothes to inquire if the doctor had touched Qiu Yao's body. For her own safety, Green Ripples quickly claimed the doctor was a woman and also a great beauty. Hearing Green Ripples' response, Qiu Xiao could no longer restrain his inner ledger. One Qiu Yao was already irresistible, and now there was Su Chan and a beautiful doctor as well. Thrilled by the prospect of hitting 3 birds with 1 arrow, he could hardly contain himself and headed for the door. However, just as he stepped outside, he happened to run into a trusted servant of Qiu Tianwei coming to fetch him. But Qiu Xiao, consumed by lust, had no interest in seeing his father. "Ah, so annoying. Can it wait an hour or 2? I have urgent business." But the servant insisted. "No, the master demands you come now, immediately." Despite his reluctance, Qiu Xiao had no choice but to comply, albeit grudgingly. Meanwhile, Su Chan had already lit the sleeping incense, and Qinlang was formulating a treatment plan. The poison inside Qiu Yao can't be expelled in a short time. For now, we can only try to lower her blood pressure, but without any anti-hypertensive drugs available in this world, the only option is bloodletting to reduce her blood pressure. Then proceed to remove the subdural hematoma. Thankfully, it's subdural, an intracranial hematoma would be untreatable here. as skull surgery is impossible in this world. Next, we'll drill a hole in the skull to drain the hematoma. Fortunately, Qiu Yao's extraordinary physique means there's no worry about wound infection. Shen Lang then took out a steel needle, the tool he would use to pierce the skull. The biggest challenge in modern medicine for this procedure is locating the hematoma, but for Shen Lang, with his X-ray vision, this wasn't the main issue. His main concern was his own lack of strength. Fearing he couldn't penetrate Qiu Yao's skull, the solution was to let her do it herself. He quickly handed the written treatment plan to Su Qianqian. Reading Shen Lang's instructions, Su Qianqian was terrified. The procedure involving bloodletting and piercing seemed like suicide, but she didn't understand. She could only relay the content to Qiu Yao as written, expecting Qiu Yao to be outraged by such a fantastical treatment method. She was merely met with a calm response. Do as you say. Let's begin. Su Qianqian was speechless. Truly, two lunatics paired up. Then, turning to look at Shen Lang holding the steel needle, she could only pray that he knew what he was doing. Next, Shen Lang found Qiu Yao's vein and pierced directly into it, immediately causing blood to spray out. Shocked by the forceful spray of blood, Shen Lang was stunned. Qiu Yao's blood pressure was indeed alarming. Su Qianqian, witnessing this frightening scene, felt dizzy, her body almost giving way before Shen Lang quickly caught her. But Su Qianqian's feverish body made Shen Lang wonder, is Su Qianqian ill? As the blood drained, Qiu Yao sighed deeply. Feels so good. Hearing Qiu Yao's voice, Shen Lang turned to look, startled by the color of the blood she shed. The small basin of blood appeared red, but from other angles, it refracted different lights, perhaps caused by heavy metals. Once enough blood had been let, Shen Lang removed the needle and stopped the bleeding. Now, Qiu Yao could stagger to her feet, sighing again. Comfortable. I haven't felt this good in a long time. Next was the skull puncture. Su Qianqian was showing signs of restlessness, likely due to Qiu Zhao's incense. Shen Lang then showed Qiu Yao the next step of the plan, requiring her to perform it under his guidance. With everything ready, Qiu Yao held the steel needle. Shen Lang parted her hair to find the right spot, and by the count of 4 from Su Qianqian, Qiu Yao had already pierced her skull. The action shocked them both. This woman is truly decisive, as ruthless to herself as she is to others. Then, Shen Lang activated his X-ray vision to check Qiu Yao's skull. Amazing. The angle of the needle is perfect. Truly a top expert. Next, Shen Lang removed the steel needle and inserted a disinfected tube into the hole. Normally, solidified hematomas are diluted with saline before being drained, but Shen Lang made a bold decision to have Su Qianqian suck it out. As Su Qianqian, trembling, stepped forward, Qiu Yao stopped her with a wave of her hand. No need. I'll do it myself. After saying that, she sat cross-legged, began to circulate her true energy within her body. As the true energy flowed with a sudden force, a piece of solidified hematoma was ejected straight from the tube. The moment the hematoma hit the ground, the two onlookers were once again stunned. So true energy could be used in such a way. Then, Shen Lang used his X-ray vision to scan Qiu Yao's skull again. Amazing. The hematoma was cleared so cleanly. This surgery was a perfect success. Qiu Yao's condition had greatly improved. Removing the steel tube from her head, she said, "Your medical skills are indeed superb. Now that you've cured me, speak of your reward." Internally, Shen Lang screamed, "I want Furious Tide City." But outwardly, he could only gesture that he wanted nothing. Seeing this, Qiu Yao gave him an approving look and said, "I owe you a favor. Whatever you need in the future, just ask, and I will oblige." This phrase sounded familiar. Suddenly recalling Li Qianqiu had once said something similar. It seems this is a common promise among the powerful. Suddenly, Qiu Yao began to remove her clothes, leaving the two onlookers in a state of shock. Damn, Qiu Yao is changing her clothes in public. In his mind, Shen Lang desperately thought, Wang Feng is coming to sleep with me. Wang Feng is coming to sleep with me. Yet his nosebleed couldn't be stopped. Damn, has my taste really become so perverse? By then, Qiu Yao had already changed into a suit of armor. Stay here. Don't leave. I'll be back shortly. Though there's also a chance I won't return. Seeing this, Shen Lang was alarmed. Big sister, you've just had surgery. Your wound isn't even bandaged yet, and you've lost over 1,000 cubic centimeters of blood. Do you no longer care for your life? Su Qianqian also ran to Qiu Yao's side, pleading, "General, your body hasn't recovered yet. Can't this duel be postponed?" Shen Lang was speechless. Su Qianqian, with that tone, have you truly fallen for this demoness? Qiu Yao turned around with authority. How can I miss a battle of life and death? Tonight, I will likely lose. But what joy is there in living, and what fear in dying? However, for some reason, why do I feel so strange after the treatment? Could it be a side effect? After Qiu Yao left, Shen Lang breathed a sigh of relief, finally relaxing. But at the same time, the incense in the room began to take effect. Although Su Qianqian verbally disdained Shen Lang's physical reaction, for some reason, her mind oddly anticipated being with Shen Lang. Such a reaction was not normal. Su Qianqian quickly made an excuse to take a shower, eager to escape. Suddenly, as if remembering something, she turned and shouted at Shen Lang, "I warn you, if you dare to peek, I'll gouge out your eyes. My martial arts may be poor, but I have more than enough skill to deal with you." Watching Su Qianqian run off for no apparent reason, Shen Lang finally noticed something was off. Wait, it's so cold. Why do I feel so internally hot and restless? Meanwhile, inside the main castle of Furious Tide City, Qiu Tianwei and Qiu Xiao were plotting with Jin Hai Count Tangluan. Qiu Tianwei, with a gleam of greed in his eyes, asked Tangluan, "Are you sure there are gold mines on Cliffwatch Island?" Tangluan replied bravely, "How else could the mythical turtle Count produce 800,000 gold coins in such a short time? Who else could do that? Moreover, many of these coins are freshly minted, with their emphasis on Cliffwatch Island. What other explanation could there be besides discovering a gold mine?" Hearing Tangluan's analysis, Qiu Tianwei still felt the coincidence too great. Why did the gold mine appear now and not earlier or later? Tangluan was unconcerned. Perhaps the gold mine was discovered long ago and has been mined for a while. It's just that Shen Lang waited until the debt repayment deadline to flaunt all the gold coins, hitting everyone in the face. But Qiu Tianwei remained skeptical. Such actions might be something a frivolous person like Shen Lang would do, but the mythical turtle Count wouldn't agree. That stubborn old turtle would think such actions would bring disaster to the Jin family. At this moment, Qiu Xiao spoke up, "Father, I think there's another possibility. The Jin family has always wanted to conceal the gold mine on Cliffwatch Island, but due to the tight timeline and inability to gather sufficient funds, they had no choice but to use the gold from the island. Moreover, even refining 800,000 gold coins wouldn't be easy, so many of these coins were not fully minted. In the days leading up to the repayment, carts were seen delivering grain to the mansion, most likely loaded with a large amount of gold. If I'm not mistaken, these carts landed at the Jin family's dock, but were intentionally first taken west before being brought back to the mythical turtle Count's mansion, giving the impression they came from the west." Hearing Qiu Xiao's analysis, Tangluan began to offer his strategy. "In that case, we might as well seize the island under the guise of pirates, then kill everyone on the island. If the sovereign is displeased, I'll negotiate with the crown prince. We can share a portion of the island's gold with him annually." Qiu Tianwei, hearing about sharing the gold mine, was naturally reluctant, but knowing he couldn't proceed without the support of the sovereign and the crown prince, he asked Tangluan how much they would have to give up. Tangluan said without hesitation, "We'll use a quarter of the gold mine to ensure the sovereign doesn't send troops to retake Cliffwatch Island. Given that the mythical turtle Count is desperately spending money to expand his army with an additional 5,000 troops and 3,000 militia recruited, the sovereign has long been dissatisfied. With this, our confrontation with the Jin family will be worry-free. However, the mythical turtle Count is increasing his forces daily. In a month, the garrison on Cliffwatch Island could exceed 4,000 plus 3,000 militia and tens of thousands of laborers. We'll need at least 2 to 3 times the number of soldiers to take it down." Hearing this, Qiu Tianwei was startled. "So, we need at least 20,000 soldiers to smoothly take Cliffwatch Island?" Tangluan nodded and continued, "The Tang family is willing to contribute 3,000 soldiers. After seizing Cliffwatch Island, I only ask for 15% of a share." Qiu Tianwei stated, 15% is no small sum. Seeing Qiu Tianwei still hesitating, Tangluan became increasingly anxious. "Furious Tide's Marquis, please make a decision quickly. Not to mention the defense of Cliffwatch Island strengthens by the day. This fat piece is currently only to be shared among us, the crown prince, and you. In the future, who knows how many big players will come to share the feast?" Qiu Tianwei remained silent, not because he disagreed with Tangluan's argument, just mobilizing 20,000 troops at once would nearly deplete my forces. What if there's no gold mine on Cliffwatch Island and it's all Shen Lang's scheme? Thinking this, he stood up and said, "Jin Hai Count, you must confirm for me whether there truly is a gold mine on Cliffwatch Island. Otherwise, I won't deploy troops recklessly." Hearing Qiu Tianwei's demand, Tangluan sighed. "The entire Cliffwatch Island is heavily guarded now. Dozens of my scouts have gone and not returned. They don't hesitate to kill our men." At this moment, Qiu Xiao stood up. "Let me handle this. Behind me are the tens of thousands of pirates of Furious Tide City. My father's backing. The Jin family wouldn't dare harm a hair on my head. Shen Lang seeks revenge for the slightest grievance. Everyone who has offended him has been dealt with, except for me. When I insulted Jin Wuan, he didn't dare make a sound. Even when I had someone poison their well to spread disease, Shen Lang didn't dare to react. When Zhu Landing and I planned to flood the Jin family's lands, only Zhu Landing died while I remained unscathed. What does this tell you?" Hearing this, Tangluan's lips curled up. Then he bowed and added, "It shows that Shen Lang is a classic bully who fears the strong. When facing true power, he can only stand by idly, naturally not daring to harm a hair on young master Qiu Xiao." Qiu Tianwei was quite pleased with this assessment and immediately ordered Qiu Xiao to lead troops the next day to investigate. On the other side, Qiu Yao, about to go into battle, also noticed something wrong with her body. Something's off. Why is my body so unbearably hot? Did the doctor drug me? No, it couldn't be her. Then she thought of the burning incense. Could someone have tampered with it? Instantly angered by the thought, she wouldn't be mad if someone wanted to kill her, but the idea of being violated was serious. Remembering her appointment with Zhu Hongxue, she immediately summoned several guards, gather a squad to guard outside my room, protect Su Qianqian and the doctor. If any man tries to enter, kill without hesitation. Then she circulated her true energy to suppress the heat in her body. However, once desire surged, how could it be suppressed. Reluctantly, she took out a dagger and slashed her arm, watching the blood flow out. Feeling much relieved, the method taught by the doctor really works. Seeing that everything was temporarily resolved, Qiu Yaoer immediately rode her horse to the appointed location. She had to end the battle quickly, or Su Qianqian and the doctor would be in danger. A quarter hour later, Qiu Yaoer arrived at the eastern beach of Thunderous Isle, and the person sitting cross-legged before her was the pride of heaven, Zhu Hongxue. As he opened his eyes, it was clear his attractiveness was on par with Shenlang's. While Shenlang had a gentle beauty, Zhu Hongxue exuded an endless masculine charm. Zhu Hongxue stood up slowly and said, Qiu Yaoer, long time no see. Hope all is well. Your teacher asked me when you would leave Furious Tide City to adventure with her to the other side of the sea. Qiu Yaoer shook her head. I don't know yet. The person I'm waiting for hasn't appeared. Where's your sister Ninghan? Wasn't she supposed to accompany you? The princess didn't come because she's with teacher Switchi on an island overseas, excavating ancient inscriptions. Qiu Yaoer continued. She was supposed to duel with me this time. Instead, she sent you and didn't even show her face. Zhu Hongxue explained. Princess Ninghan is stronger than me. If I win, she wins by extension. If I lose, she can still step in. After all, the princess doesn't and didn't even show her face. Zhu Hongxue explained. Princess Ninghan is stronger than me. If I win, she wins by extension. If I lose, she can still step in. After all, the princess doesn't like to fight. Qiu Yaoer laughed. With her martial skills so high, if she doesn't fight, what's the point of life? However, as soon as she finished speaking, the fire within her surged out again. Feeling something was wrong, Qiu Yaoer wasted no more words and immediately went into battle mode. She couldn't hold on much longer and needed to end the battle quickly. Zhu Hongxue naturally noticed her condition. Qiu Yaoer, your heartbeat is fast and you're losing energy and blood. Are you injured? But Qiu Yaoer ignored his question, drawing her ghost blade and attacking him. Enough talk. Let's get started. Seeing Qiu Yaoer launch the attack, Zhu Hongxue also bowed and entered battle mode. The next second, both appeared in front of each other like teleportation, their swords clashing in an instant, gathering energy and emitting a dazzling light. The next moment, it exploded like two stars colliding, and when everything settled, a giant crater had formed where they stood. By then, Qiu Yaoer was bleeding from 7 orifices, while Zhu Hongxue was also trembling, his right hand bleeding profusely. In that moment, both said almost simultaneously, I lost. Qiu Yaoer roared, shut up, I lost. You can leave. Zhu Hongxue shook his head. It's me who lost. With that one strike, I've pushed my strength to the limit. But not only did you not use your full force, you also fought with injuries. Qiu Yaoer didn't turn back. Just go. Zhu Hongxue took a deep look at her back. Take care. Then, with a leap, he vanished. Feeling Zhu Hongxue's presence disappear, Qiu Yaoer could no longer support her body, collapsing heavily to the ground. The battle with Zhu Hongxue had drained all her strength. Now, she couldn't suppress it anymore. Feeling her consciousness burning away, she knew she had to hurry back. Only the female doctor could save her now. Using all her strength, she climbed onto her mount and instinctively raced home. Meanwhile, inside Qiu Yaoer's castle, the situation was also grim. Shenlang realized their incense had been tampered with. He couldn't stand up at all and could only shout for Su Qianqian to extinguish the incense. However, all he got was Su Qianqian's faint refusal. I won't go out. You'll bully me if I do. You extinguish it yourself. Shenlang could only struggle towards the incense burner, but it seemed the incense also contained paralyzing agents. Before he could move, his consciousness began to blur. In the next second, he passed out. Meanwhile, after his secret talk with Qiu Tianwei, Qiu Xiao, unable to wait, rushed to the outside of Qiu Yaoer's castle. However, several guards at the door drew their swords to block him. Seeing this, Qiu Xiao slapped one across the face. Do you not have eyes? I am the young master of Furious Tide City. This entire castle is mine, and yet you dare to stop me? But the guards did not recognize the scum that Qiu Xiao was as their master, directly responding, sorry, our only master is Qiu Yaoer. Hearing this, Qiu Xiao was furious. So, Qiu Yaoer, relying on having over 10,000 people under her, now even her men dare to stand above me, the legitimate young master? How can I tolerate this? He then drew his saber and roared, don't forget this castle belongs to my family. Even Qiu Yaoer's life is owed to my family. If it weren't for my father's help, she wouldn't be alive today. Step aside immediately. Seeing his stance, the guards formed a human wall in front of him. Young master Qiu Xiao, please leave, or we will be forced to take lethal action. Qiu Xiao sneered, raising his saber and charging forward. You forced my hand. After swinging his saber, he managed to severely injure 3 guards. Qiu Xiao's combat ability, though not as strong as Qiu Yaoer's, was above Jean Milan's, allowing him to quickly overpower the guards. He arrogantly declared, with just you few trying to stop me, you're overestimating yourselves. Faced with Qiu Xiao, a ruthless scoundrel, the lead guard no longer held back, leading the remaining guards in a charge towards Qiu Xiao. Seeing the guards so enraged, Qiu Xiao was excited, meeting their attack with his saber, striking with lethal force. Now, only the lead guard could still contend with Qiu Xiao for a moment. Seeing less than 10 comrades left, the lead guard became desperate, fearing I can't hold off this beast, but even in death, I cannot let him enter my master's room. With this thought, the lead guard ordered the few remaining guards to attack Qiu Xiao together. Facing their relentless assault, Qiu Xiao struggled to defend. Have these people gone mad, trying to exchange injuries with me? Do they want my life? Suddenly, Qiu Xiao felt intense pain in his back as a guard managed to wound him. Enraged, Qiu Xiao turned and split the guard's sword in two. Then, like a madman, slashed fiercely at the guards, their speed and brutality leaving no chance for them to fight back. Eventually, he pressed his blade against the lead guard's neck, pinning her against the wall. Now, just a bit of force, and your head will part from your body. Will you continue to obstruct me? The lead guard glared at Qiu Xiao. Qiu Xiao, if you want to enter my master's room, you'll have to step over my dead body. Qiu Xiao sneered, since you wish to die, I'll oblige. Just as he was about to strike, a gold coin hit his hand, the force causing him to drop his saber. Feeling panicked, he roared, clutching his injured hand. Who dares ruin my plans? But upon seeing the person before him, fear flashed in his eyes. A tall, imposing figure emerged from the darkness, none other than Qiu Yaoer. Qiu Xiao, terrified, thought, shouldn't she be affected by my incense in her room? Confused, he asked Qiu Yaoer, why aren't you in your room at this hour? Where have you been? Qiu Yaoer coldly responded, I went to duel with Zhu Hongxue. Qiu Xiao was shocked. Duel? Wasn't Qiu Yaoer poisoned since she returned unharmed? Does that mean Zhu Hongxue lost? Could the incense have had no effect on her? The lead guard came forward to admit fault. Master, forgive us for our incompetence. This beast injured 7 of our sisters. Qiu Yaoer immediately ordered, heal them at all costs. Watching the guards leave, Qiu Xiao trembled with rage. Qiu Yaoer, by dismissing these guards, what does it show? It proves you never took me. Qiu Xiao, seriously at all. Suddenly, Qiu Yaoer swung her blade towards Qiu Xiao. Qiu Xiao, I've tolerated you because you're my brother, but now that you dare to harm my people, I cannot forgive you this time. As the ghost blade descended, Qiu Xiao dodged in time, letting the blade strike the ground. With a loud noise, all of Qiu Xiao's defiance dissipated. He just wanted to flee, but he was still not willing to give up. Qiu Yaoer, you wait for me. Furious Tide City belongs to me. One day, I will make you beg for death. In a blink of an eye, Qiu Xiao had run off. Seeing him gone, Qiu Yaoer could no longer hold herself up. She was almost unable to stand, having used her last bit of strength to scare Qiu Xiao away. Now, her face flushed. She gasped for air. She needed to see the doctor. Only he could save her. Using her last bit of energy, she staggered back to her room, but the room was filled with smoke, and she could only see a figure twisting in pain on the ground. Qiu Yaoer hurried to help the figure dressed as a woman, but the hem of Shenlang's skirt betrayed him. Qiu Yaoer was shocked. This doctor is actually a man. However, the incense in the room also unsettled Qiu Yaoer's mind. Looking at Shenlang's perfect face, under the influence of the incense, even though she kept telling herself not to cross the line, she ultimately couldn't resist and kissed him. Having tasted sweetness, Qiu Yaoer no longer hid her desires, casting aside her clothes and then pressing Shenlang beneath her on the bed. As passion ignited between them, the lead guard, who had come to fulfill her duty, was at a loss upon witnessing the scene. Meanwhile, not